Stephen, in previous videos, we talked about the importance of purpose, and we talked about Simon Sinek's work around this. He talks about the importance of why and so on. And I think we're convinced that it's a really important thing for us as individuals to understand, but also as leaders. Now, for me, the $64,000 question around this is, if it's so important, how on earth do you go and find it? I mentioned before that you've helped me find mine, and it was a fantastic journey to get there, and it made a huge difference when we got there. But if you were to boil it down to a few simple steps, how would you help people get on that road to defining their purpose?
Alex, brilliant. And so firstly, your purpose is here. Finding it, you don't need to be looking anywhere else but inside you. So how do you do it? My purpose is shining a light in service of humanity. I have worked through a process to eventually distill it into a statement that has me be able to make decisions for my life, gives me meaning and fulfillment. So what did I do? The first thing I did was start reflecting on all the things in my life that were important, gave me meaning, things where I discovered I'm in service of human beings. And that's what I started distilling down and finding out what was important. I then picked up Simon Sinek's book, Start With Why. He has some very simple questions, and I sat down with my wife and got her to take me through the questions, reflecting, making notes, comparing that against what I discovered where I got a lot of fulfillment and meaning. And then lastly, I started working through and distilling down everything I've created until I had a sense of the essence of what it was. And then I sense check that against companies I want to work with, projects I want to be involved with, people I want to be around. And I started noticing that there were certain people that were draining and it didn't allow me to live my purpose. And then I started realizing that's my purpose. That's what I need to be doing. And then I can bring that to life in so many different ways. So there's some simple steps you can follow to actually work through and get your purpose.
And it sounds to me like it's quite an organic process. Stephen, there are things and tools, like you mentioned his book, there are things and tools and questions you can ask yourself, but ultimately it's a process of unlocking what is already inside and just getting some definition around it, and be patient with that. That was my experience. Certainly be patient with it, and then it presents itself, and when you can see it, you can feel it, and you know it's right.
It's exactly that, Alex. It's never just a one-off. It is organic.
Fantastic. Thank you, Stephen.